Anything new on the terrorist?
He's in the city. No ID yet. Unclear whether we're the target.
An academic distinction if he really has a nanite detonator.
Let me introduce myself. Layla Nassif, Director of the JES Academy here in Seattle.
I've been moved to Seattle? What happened?
Red alert! There has been a severe security breach. Red alert! There has been a severe security breach.
Lily, what are you doing? Do you know what's going on?
The Order contacted me in Chicago and told me how to uncover Tarsus's treachery. We're not trainees. We're test subjects.
The program is corrupt. We weren't their protégés, just their guinea pigs. That's why I joined the Order. We were watching that facility ourselves. Ever heard of an organization codenamed Apostle Corps?
Sounds like a cult.
Apostle Corps made your biomods. The technology diverges wildly from piezochem biomods. The genius of the Apostle Corps product is that it restructures any host DNA to tolerate biomodification, whereas the standard infusions work for only 1 in 20 patients.
So you're on the WTO payroll now, huh?
I'm just glad I didn't have a reaction to whatever the Tarsus people were shooting into our veins, and now I've got a security assignment.
The Order Church condemns the illegal biomodification experiments performed on you and the other trainees.
You think there's a political agenda behind my biomods?
Yes, we have rescued you so that you can help us identify and defeat your creators.
You.
Yeah?
Your instructions were to remain in hiding until one of us contacted you.
I want to see Dr. Nassif.
Dr. Nassif will contact you. Now leave at once.
Just confirming my departure. No contact from Cairo yet. I don't know what we'll do if headquarters gets hit as well. More after I arrive in Egypt. So Apostle Corps has some sort of home base in Cairo. I think you found your next line of investigation.
Meanwhile, here is the key to the suite on 108. It's time. Shut Apostle Corps down, but do it quietly. Someone was talking about.
Unbelievable. The chairman himself is a Templar. Check out that Apostle Corps facility on level 109. Your assignment will be to eliminate Dr. Nassif before she gives any information to the Templar extremists or to the WTO.
Here we are again, ladies and germs, boys and girls, any other denominations we can think of. Age pensioners, babies. I hope you're all watching. More of this Deus Ex Invisible War. We have found... This is the Apostle Corps suite slash... I don't know what is it, corporate suites it says. This is not a terribly good disguise for... They're hiding here. Presumably from the Knights Templar. I've beaten and clonked my way in. And now I'm heading to the inner sanctum to hopefully find someone called Layla Nassif. Remember her? Yeah, she's the one everybody wants a piece of.
There she is, up ahead. Dr. Nassif turned you into a lab specimen, Alex. No one will blame you for killing her.
What do you mean up ahead? How can you see her from here? 2, how do you know where I am? It's just creepy. Hiccups, excuse me. Robots. I don't need health, that's amazing. I think I can turn the... Oh, what? Oh, you didn't see shit. Go away. Did he? No. Does he just stand there and wait? I don't think he can get me from behind there anyway. Oh, if I know this game. If I get into this computer, I'll be able to turn the bots off, hopefully. Let's find out. I actually wonder whose bots they are. They're Apostle Corps bots. Okay. No. I can control the flame turret. That's exciting. There's another one down there. I guess this could be Apostle Corps' defense system. Seems unlikely they'd be Templar bots, doesn't it? Although, they don't mind robots. They're not like the mechanists. Not the mechanists, the opposite of the mechanists in Thief 2. Go away. Are you down? Yay! Oh, here he comes. I think saying that like that just infringed copyright. Yes, this all looks very familiar. Very much like the... Very much like the secret laboratory I walked my way out of right at the very beginning of the game. Beakers, so very important. Is that her in there? I think it is. I'm gonna do this. I'll tell you why I'm gonna turn these off. Because turret's off. Yes, okay. I'm not gonna walk up and get flamed like an idiot. That would be sad. Very sad. There she is. She's hiding in there. So if you walk down there, and sometimes things go slightly awry, and she runs away. And she runs through the gold beams here and dies. And says, "You murdered Dr. Nassif." Oh no, I didn't. I really didn't. Okay. Well, let's get in there and have a yarn, shall we?
The Knights Templar are already tearing our organization apart. The last thing we need is one of our own fishing for classified information.
You could have told me and the other trainees about the experiments.
Here you are, our biggest secret, walking straight into a deployment of Templars. Surely you've guessed. You're the next generation of the technology MJ-12 used to create JC Denton. You are the third Denton prototype, a clone of JC.
MJ-12? The offshoot of the Illuminati? This is almost unbelievable. They're the ones who started the Great Death. I was supposed to be part of a plot to take over the world?
Until your older brother, JC, broke up their network and in the process caused the world economic collapse. When you were 5, Apostle Corps moved you and your foster parents to Chicago.
From Area 51. My parents always said we were from Palm Springs. So is JC Denton here? Is that who you're protecting?
The directors of this facility are either dead or captured. JC was never one of them, but I don't know who was running this lab. There wasn't much communication between the different cells.
That's all you know about the leaders?
I'm as ignorant as you. I did see the Paladins remove a cryogenically frozen body. Maybe that was the facility director. Maybe a botched experiment. Who knows?
So this is the end of Apostle Corps?
In Cairo, maybe so. I've been trying to reach Trier, Germany, our last hidden base, but all lines are down. I found out that the leader of that cell is a man named Tracer Tong. He's the only one who can contact JC. If you insist on tracking down our leaders, you can hire a pilot at the Pequods on level 107 and go to Trier.
Whoa.
Alex, no second thoughts and no violence. I'll protect Dr. Nassif myself if I have to.
The interrogation is not over. So yeah, there was a...
You know Chief Morgan's orders. Start the interrogation.
No, I don't think I will. So... The Order wants me to shoot her?
I hope this is a psychological tactic on Nassif, and not you stalling so you can carry out some vendetta. I will uphold the WTO's regulations and stop you myself.
You couldn't stop me, actually. Because I'm way more badass than you. See, that was a big dump of first game stuff.
We need answers now.
Just be quiet, Clara. The WTO now wants me to interrogate the hell out of her.
I hope this is a psychological tactic on Nassif, and not you stalling
The Order wants me to shoot her in the face.
I will uphold the WTO's regulations and stop you myself.
But one interesting part of this game
Alex,
is...
no second thoughts and no violence. I'll protect Dr. Nassif myself if I have to.
If you don't like either side, you can just walk the hell away. That's what I'm gonna do. Because I don't want to do what the WTO tells me. Screw those guys. I'm not murdering her. Barely met the lady, for crying out loud. So there you go. Moral choice through inaction. Interesting, don't you think? Feels a little weird, actually, doing it. Because games are all about action. You're supposed to do the thing. It's an option between two different acts. It's usually the way these things are supposed to play out. Take Bioshock, for instance, you know, for a recent example. And here's one where I said, screw you guys, I'm going home. But, since what she says is actually kind of interesting, let's hear what she has to say.
I'll protect Dr. Nassif myself if I have to.
The WTO wants to know some specifics about your research, Dr. Nassif, and where it's still being carried out. Tell me more about this Tracer Tong and the facility in Trier.
There's another Apostle Corps lab near the Black Gate with the usual facilities, plus one major difference. A teleportation gate that can take you to J.C. Denton.
Is that a unique detail?
It's the only one. Alex, I understand you're under pressure from the WTO, but you don't have to become their puppet. Get to J.C. and do what you can to finish this project. If you do that, it won't matter who controls this research, because the fruits of all this work will be available to everyone.
Good work. Chief Morgan will be pleased.
So after the collapse, JC went underground to, what, start his own biomod firm? From what I know, he doesn't seem like the corporate type.
I've never met the Dentons, but the story is that they realized after the collapse that no attempt to restore any form of world government was going to succeed right away. They decided instead to prepare the conditions for a new type of government.
With biomods.
A way to level the playing field between rich and poor. A society is no better than the individuals it contains. If all of them can be healthy, intellectually gifted, and self-reliant, the prospects for liberty look much better than they did early in the century.
And do you buy it? You think Paul and JC are sincere?
That's what we're all told when we join. What you would have been told eventually if your training hadn't been interrupted. It sounds better than the constant bickering and warmongering between the Order, the WTO, the Templars, or the quasi-feudal powers that sprang up after the collapse. Having grown up poor, I appreciated the Tarsus school, and when Apostle Corps came to me and said they wanted to get rid of the Enclave mentality that keeps the rich behind walls and the poor, like my relatives in the Medina, scrabbling in the dirt, I couldn't refuse. The WTO will be here shortly to take me into custody. There's nothing more you can do here. I helped complete the immune response code. Your batch of trainees may very well be the answer, the seed of 22nd century humanity. Who knows how far a new biomod architecture could go? What if mental illness and manic emotional states could be eliminated? Violent crime might disappear on its own accord. The dangers of a vast police apparatus might become a thing of the past. Play the organizations against each other, and maybe you can find an agenda of your own. I trust you to do what's best for everyone.
Big mistake! We've got what we came for.
The WTO will be here shortly to take me into custody. There's nothing more you can do here. Play the organizations against each other, and maybe you can find an agenda of your own. I trust you to do what's best for everyone.
So there you go. Now I'm playing in a timeline where that conversation didn't actually happen. But a lot of it isn't stuff you wouldn't find out anyway. Like, you have to go to Germany now to find the rest of Apostle Corps. Dig through your old employer/organization. I am a clone of J.C. Denton. Time is fast approaching. I have to do a recap of the first game in order to make sense of all this stuff. In fact, you better know it pretty well. If this is your first experience of this, I don't know what this game would be like without playing the first one. Actually, that's another criticism of the game, in a lot of respects. I'll save that little chat for later.
Fellow WTO citizens,
Meanwhile,
look about
poor
you at the
Alex's
splendor of
mind
the
is
WTO
reeling.
enclaves. You to enjoy
She's just wandering aimlessly around, seeing if there's any missions she can still do.
The SSC handles security for the entire Cairo arcology.
Yes, we've met. I don't think there's anything to do up here still. Am I supposed to go back to the mosque? Collect my rewards? I think so. Let's have a look. Find Tracer Tong. Hire a pilot. Get out of here, would ya? Kill the no, I'm not killing the security chief. Kill Dr. Nassif. Yeah. If you don't do that option, it just sits there waiting. Presumably her and Clara stand there wondering, would I go get coffee for like half an hour or a day and a half? That would be good, actually. It's just like, yeah, I'll be back. I'll get some coffee. Be fine. Just wait 5 minutes. Is that her flying away in that helicopter? No. No. She'll be back soon. Just give it another couple of hours. Be fine. So, Clara, do you want to interrogate her yourself? No. We have to wait for Alex to do it. It's very important she does it. She needs to learn these things.
The mosque is a weapons-free zone. To enter, you must submit to a deactivation procedure. I'll transmit the encrypted safety lock byte codes to freeze all your weapons in or on your person. Upon your...
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you for your compliance with these regulations. You may enter.
Back down here again. Okay. Just checking off boxes now. I wonder where Billy went. Is the Luminon still here? He's gone too. Didn't he say he was coming to Germany as well? There's a big conference in Germany, apparently. One of the things about post-collapse society is there's a lot of... Trier, Germany is not a very important place. The impression I got for a lot of these things was like, since the main centers of the old world have been kind of trashed, enclaves got set up in more regional areas and so on. I guess Cairo's kind of regional. No, it's not really either. Chicago's not either. Seattle, though, a little bit. But yeah, that argument doesn't really hold water. So why it's all happening in Trier, I don't know. Why the Apostle Corps base is there, apparently, and why I have to go there to... I don't know, anyway. Some people can talk and play, I can't. It was the most elaborately lip-enunciated moan I've ever seen.
I saw your daughter's name in the school's recruitment database. I moved her to the accepted category.
You mean...
Your daughter's now a Tarsus girl. Check with the authorities before letting her move into the arcology, though. There's been some trouble in the city.
Mina, did you hear that?
Thanks, miss.
You don't know how much this means to us. It could save her life.
Just get some rest for now. I'm glad I could help.
I am the all-conquering hero of the warm fuzzies.
I don't mind bending the rules in order to save her life.
That's the spirit.
These poor people.
Casualties left and right. Hey, help me.
Reassembling tissues. Tissue viability restored.
Does the bot help with Plague 11, I wonder? You'd think it would. Because I'm all roided up, I don't have this problem, but... Yeah, I wonder. Maybe because I'm all roided up, the bot helps me specifically. You've got to be... I don't know, modified or something. Okay. Can I remember which way to the street? Not this way. Many apologies, folks. I'm lost. I'm the guy who wanders through and says, what does that exit sign say, whilst trying to find the way out?
If you're ready to head out, just exit the area. The unlock weapons scan will automatically reactivate everything.
Yeah. The same dude from the other door. He really gets around, man. He really gets around. It's good if your job incorporates travel.
Greetings.
I can hear what's his face talking. Oh, check the news.
Attention residents of Old Cairo. The particle haze you are experiencing does not pose a health threat. Repeat, the haze appears to contain only mildly parasitic nanoscale fallout. Cover your mouth and nose when traveling outdoors, but rest assured, the danger is minimal. Arcology scientists are presently investigating cleanup alternatives.
Doesn't hurt. Those filthy, filthy classist liars. I'm so glad I knocked some of them out.
You have been conditioned by this society. You suffer from Vasana, my seeker, behaving like a fool.
I went down there for a reason. It was because the Harvesters thing has a back door. I can go in there and steal his stuff. What if I talk to him and tell him like, not doing your damn mission? Expect violence.
I've always wondered what they do in there.
Me too.
The Harvester will discuss, okay?
Sure, Tariq. Sure. Should I do him first? Or should I do the Templars first? The Templars are apparently hiding in this building somewhere. You knocked it down for me.
Do not spread corruption and disorder. Acknowledge your responsibilities to your fellows.
You are a dude.
Doing otherwise means you pollute the world.
Restricted. There's a camera and a harvester. I forget what happens. I think there are these bots behind those crates. He just kind of stands there. I'll just turn his camera off. What? You mean?
What is... Here we go. Here we go.
He's unconscious.
Did you hear that? Someone can tell he's unconscious from all the way in there, over there. Concussion grenade.
I'm leaving.
Whoops.
I can't get a clear stroke.
Nothing good in there, really, is there? Power cell. Some bots. Where's all his groovy harvested stuff? Man. I spent a multi-tool on this.
Turn your attention away from creation toward that which is uncreated. Ignore the human-made hierarchies and material miseries. As you achieve this state of consciousness, achieve samadhi that we ecstatic.
Ignore those human-created hierarchies. Tariq. Ah.
Oh my god, a body. Ow.
You as well. I'm prejudiced against masks. Also, your poetry stunk.
I can't take anymore.
Who the hell are you? Oh, you have a girlfriend. Yeah. Shot me with a shotgun. No. This one. Ah, good old button mashing is back again. This is the place, apparently. Maybe I should go warn... I forget. If I warn Leo before it actually happens, does it make any difference? I'm talking now about, of course, the
No more congestion.
Templars' plan to attack Myanmar.
Cure 11.
I can warn him about it, because I found out listening when I joined the Templars that time. I don't think it makes any difference. I was telling before. Hey.
I eavesdropped on the Templar recruiting station in the Arcology.
Huh, my lucky day. I see that it pays to have old friends from Tarsus.
The raid is going to happen any minute.
You know this for certain? I should stay in position. How long?
Hard to say. Maybe an hour.
I'll be ready. Thank you. They won't catch me sleeping.
I should stay in position. So much for that toilet break.
I wasn't sure about you at first, but you turned out to be a good woman.
Leave now, or I will be required to use force.
Why are you guys getting excited?
If I go down fighting bigots, I guess that's not so bad.
I suggest you manage your behavior wisely.
Should be able to jump over here.
This will be my first real engagement.
I did. I've never done that before. Okay. This is a novel way into this apartment.
I looked around the school. Your daughter had a close call, but she's fine. The new headmaster is working for the Templars. Some sort of plot to murder the most talented students and their families.
Did you tell the authorities?
I notified the authorities. SSC will take care of things.
Order be praised. My Eva is safe. Here, no arguing. Take our reward. Money means nothing to me anymore.
Sweet. I guess this isn't the apartment I thought it was. You're a very lucky man. You had to have a conversation there, because I might have just knocked out the first person I saw. I had the wrong floor. This is the place here. Vada Kedavra. The lock-killing curse, of course. Hey, Tempe, what's up? What's the other one? There must be two of them at least. Psst. She's levitating. This is what happens when Templars pray. Where's your friend? Whose gun barrel is that, I wonder?
The zone seems to be clear now.
That's where you're dreadfully, dreadfully mistaken. Yo! I did your job for you, Leo. Man. There's a weird scenario. If you come up here in certain conditions, I don't know, you can either shoot at them or... I should tell the story first, right? Once I came in here, beat the people up, and then I picked up the sniper rifle or something happened. Something happened downstairs anyway, and they got terribly confused. When I got back, Leo said this great line to me. He says, you know those infolink things, which is the big spinny thing where the people talk to you? I don't mean the news thing, I mean the one that comes in your own eyeballs. He said, you know those infolink things, they work both ways. So now, which is like, it happens in the first game as well, they mentioned that. And, yeah, he got word of my attack or something. So I don't know, it's like there's some stray objective where you can kill the Omar and then help the Templars or something. But I'm pretty sure you can't actually do Templar missions and be friends with the Templars. They're mostly the baddies. Mostly.
It sounds like operations are going well. Show those Omar beasts we will not tolerate their pollution. And that's just the first step in our plans for this city. Once the right people are running things, every citizen will wake up. They'll finally see how important the battle for purity really is.
Yeah, I'm sure they will. I love that. Doing. Parkour. Can't really wall run in this. That'd be fun though. I miss Mirror's Edge features in other games. Where'd he go? I don't talk to these guys, I want to talk to you, Leo.
Very well done. This schematic has already proven useful. We have learned that the armor contains a weak spot, triangular in shape, on the back.
Interesting. Anything else?
Would you like to make a purchase?
That's it? I don't get anything? Black market, nah.
No thanks.
I want normal ones.
Wish.
I suggest you watch your behavior wisely.
Yeah, I will. So where did Leo go? He went for that Vincent Vega toilet
You won't
break.
get past me! A Templar would just as soon lynch a merc like you or me because of our biomods. If there's a problem, I plan to fight. They won't catch me sleeping.
Not unless I knock you out. Alright. Might as well go this way now. What have we got left? Trier. Get out of here. Nassif Greenhouse, no. Security Chief, no. Kill Dr. Nassif. Go the... Did that... What? Hang on, what? Spare the security chief. Go to the entrances. This is the thing he said, which I didn't pay attention to. Go to the entrance to the nanoform of Bob Bay. Oh. And that's it. But I could break into it with multi-tools. What is this? That's terrible. Anyway. Return to the north and learn how Leo handles the Templar raid. What? I just did.
I wasn't sure about you at first, but you turned out to be a good woman.
Anyway, mop-up's over. I seem to have done most of my things. Now, it's time to blow this joint, folks. Oh. There's plenty to do in Cairo, though, I find.
Alex D, the information you provided our agent has proven valuable. He was successful against the invaders and would like to thank you. Your future business with Yomar will remain on favorable terms.
He was successful, huh? That's cool. Okay, that's how that option works. Okay, the episode's not over yet. I'm just gonna knock off all these crappy little jobs. Get my money. Then I'll get out of here. I made it this time. Get back here, dude. Dude.
Hey, Chicago, great tip. I let him close in and then BAM! Dropped every last one.
Glad I could help.
Hey, I don't have much in the way of a reward, but this showdown just got me a big bonus and put me in tight with the Omar. You're welcome to half. Plus, I'll throw in a little extra since you've made your own contribution to the Templar body count. Good work.
Thanks. I'm just glad things are working out for you. Keep your head down.
You don't have to worry about Leo Jankowski. The Omar are safe. Thanks for the tip.
Cash. I like cash.
This gig is working out.
Sure it is, Leo. Sure it is. Okay, no more loading screens for today. As Leo walks away into the sunset, victorious thanks entirely to me, taking care of the problem for him. We will leave our trip to Trier until next time. That was pretty eventful, wasn't it? I kind of like the way that turned out.
Hello there, Alex from the TARSUS program, right? I wish you hadn't botched the Dr. Nassif interrogation in Cairo.
I heard that some of the striking workers broke into a meeting and kidnapped Her Holiness. Can you believe it?
Alex D, you're the last one to arrive. I suppose that, like the others, you're after my laboratory in the gateway to JC Dental.